everybody does. And the money is being brought in by your spouse, who is a woman. And now she dies. You can't get Social Security based on her income. You can't get the widow's benefit. So there's all kinds of things.
Okay, Brian, you've heard Susie there spelling out loud and clear the key issues at stake. It's not just about the issues you raised. There are sound economic reasons why it's just unfair. Never mind anything else.
So I think we can craft public policy that treats all Americans fairly without redefining marriage. So I'll give you an example. The case tomorrow before the Supreme Court on the Defense of Marriage Act. It involves a same-sex couple. When one of the spouses passed away, the other one was hit with the inheritance tax, like you mentioned. I'm a fellow at the Heritage Foundation. For the past 15 years, we've been urging Congress to repeal the inheritance tax because the death tax is bad tax policy. And you can ask yourself this question. What if instead of being a lesbian couple, the two women in question were just elderly sisters who lived together, loved each other, had shared their lives together all of their life. One passed away, the other one was hit with the inheritance tax. Is there any reason why the lesbian couple would deserve the tax break and not the two sisters? I think this is evidence, to my mind, that what we could do to fix this is craft better tax policy, not redefine marriage.
The problem
and this would then
is,
work for all
however,
Americans.
right now, estate tax for most people aren't a problem because it's a $5 million estate tax exemption. So if that had happened now, we wouldn't be in that situation. But how about health benefits? How about Social Security? You are dealing in an economic situation right now where it's like, are they really going to recraft tax policies? Do you really think that's possible? Is that what you think is going to happen?
We don't want to obscure, because I think these are secondary issues. The primary function that marriage serves in every society is protecting the rights of children. Everything we've discussed so far has been about adult relationship. What institution would be left to show
One out of two people who get married in the United States of America, heterosexual marriage, gets divorced. Why?
So
the
how do
number
we
one
strengthen
reason
the
is
message that they
arguments
shouldn't get
over
divorced?
money. So marriage is not keeping people together, sweetheart.
It's not doing a very good job
It's not doing the function that you say it is. And this isn't about children.
It should be, though. That's the problem.
No.
Right? Because 40 years ago, we redefined marriage.
What if this love couple here, they never wanted
Not every marriage will have a child. Every child has a mother and father. And marriage is what connects the mother and the father with each other for the child. 40 years ago, we redefined marriage.
What connects the husband and the wife together as one.
For the sake of connecting a mother and a father with the child. Otherwise, we could have the government out of the marriage business.
Audience, we have a live studio audience in here. What do you say to him? Really?
You win in the court of this public opinion, but in America there are lots of people who agree with me, and so we should have this conversation and not put it to a mob vote.
The trouble, Ryan, as we just discovered in this audience, is that actually popular opinion is moving very, very fast on this. Mainly, I think, a generational issue as well. It's interesting. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Right. It's interesting to me that someone of your age still maintains this kind of view.
Mothers and fathers are important. And I think we need to have an institution that holds up the ideal that men and women are different, and that mothering and fathering are different phenomena, and that children need both.
Wait 1 second. He can talk all about what he thinks and his belief, and he's seriously in the minority, especially at the age of 30. Anybody at the age of 30, if you take polls all throughout the United States right now, they are way in the majority of like, what are you people even talking about? Yeah. What issue is this? But Piers, more than this being what he says, mother, father, it's about two people being able to have the ability to say, I love you, and I want to be with you forever. It's about sitting at a Thanksgiving dinner, and while the kids are at the table asking the other people, well, when did you meet? How was your wedding? How did you get married? And there KT and I are sitting, and nobody's asking us.
Well, I saw Elton John and his partner, David Furnish, the day with their second baby they've now got. I've never seen two more loving parents in my life. And the idea that you run, with the best one in the world, the idea that you want to stop people like Elton and David or Susie and KT from getting married in America in the modern era, I just find a bit offensive these days. It's not fair, it's not tolerant, it's not American. Well, anyway, let's take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about money. I want to talk about what Wall Street's red-hot run means for the people here in our audience. I suspect they're not all coining it in like Wall Street. And remember, you can tweet us using our show handle @PiersMorgan Live, and to follow along with the conversation, use tonight's special hashtag.